Howdy, Beefalo Bart here, and welcome. This is a stream more aimed towards my EU followers, and I just want to say Guten Morgen Deutschland, was ist los? And hello to the UK, and anybody and everybody who's my normal listeners and viewers. Yes, meine Deutsch ist schlecht. Ich komme aus Berlin. I spent a couple years in Berlin, so kind of picked up a few words here and there, but forgotten most of it because, yeah, that was back probably before most of my viewers were born. So, just want to spend a few minutes. Drink of choice, cold meds again. Want to patch a few little bugs here and there. The demo map that I use for the demo that's currently available in the BBG demo section of my Discord channel. The link there for you to download and test out what's in there so far. I want to fix a couple little small items, like the fact that I forgot to turn off collision on the water plane, so when you walk into the pond you walk on top of it. And I'm going to revisit the sound attenuation, because after a little bit of testing, the attenuation on the sounds is still wrong. You can still hear somebody eat on the other side of the map. So I'm going to have to address that. That is problematic. You should not be able to eat an apple and somebody a mile away be able to hear you. God, that tastes nasty at the end. Tastes great at the beginning. Yes, I put Alka-Seltzer cold formula in with Orange Crush. It was the orange zest flavor of Alka-Seltzer. So when you first start drinking it, it's lovely. At the end, you get all the medication all at one time. It's just not very good. So, the pond. I'm going to click on this, which is my plane, and collision preset. No collision. Save all. Now, whenever I go in here and I select play, you can walk over and look, I can go into the water instead of on top of it. Yeah, no, I'm not exactly teabagging the water, but close enough. So, next thing, blueprints, open level blueprints, the nature sound cue. I'm actually going to, I've got the volume down to 0.4. I'm actually going to go into the sound cue itself, and I'm going to lower the sound there. Yep, nature cue, and let's see here. Output, volume multiplier, let's bring that down to 0.6. Save, and let's go back in one more time. A little better. I think I'm going to go a little bit quieter though, and let's take it down to 0.3. You want to be able to just hear the sound of the background, like the birds chirping and things like that. Much better, much better. So the attenuation on the weapons is a bit of a problem. And I went through their sounds and I set up a short attenuation, which is meant to be short range, and it's set for inner radius of 400 and outer fall off at 3600. That should have been able to solve the issue. You get all the wave files, like the sound of eating is one for sure. You definitely don't want to hear somebody eat on the other side of the friggin' map. Or reloading. You hear that eating, crunching sound. You don't need to hear that. So look at the sound. Eat. Output. We're going to turn the volume down. We don't need to turn the volume down. We need to make sure that our attenuation is set. So I'm going to override the attenuation, and I'm going to really just crank that down 100, and I'm going to put that down at 1200. Actually, I'm going to put that down at 400 for eating, and we'll do the same thing for drink. Override attenuation. We're going to go 100 and 200. We really want to crank that down as much as possible. Same thing for equip. Gun sounds okay. Yeah. This is not something you want people to hear from across the map. Reloading, same thing. Attaching any sounds whatsoever. The only sounds you should hear that are from a distance should be a gunshot, and that's it. And I still haven't come up with a silenced gunshot yet. I've got sound files that I can use, but I'm going to have to get creative with their items. Let's see here. Blueprints. I'm actually going to take a look at their weapons. So let's look at the shotgun for sure. Open full blueprint editor, please. Thank you very much. Sounds. They're using just the wave files. Okay. Interesting. That's fine, I guess. Empty fire and fire. They're not using a sound cue, which is okay for a gunshot. But let's look for the master ranged weapon. And what I'm looking for is, you got full reload. You got all this stuff here. I'm going to close all these extra stuff here. I just want the event graph. So I need to find anything to do with the server play sound, the multicast play sound, get actor location. Okay, so that's what I was thinking, is maybe the location was not being used for picking it up. Sound. Okay, it's getting the sound from the actual thing, but get actor location. It should, in theory, do that, but it's just not doing it the way that it should. It's like get actor location. It's not getting the actual location of the weapon itself. It's like it's just setting the location to 000 and just picking it up and broadcasting it to the entire world. So the actual sound, I'm probably going to have to do an attenuation on the sound file for the actual weapons. So sounds go into the waves, because there wasn't a cue for, well, there is shotgun fire cue. There is no I've got it set on short attenuation, which is the one that I've manually created. So I'm going to actually override the attenuation, set the inner and outer radius to default to here. That's a little bit too much though. So I'm just going to hit save on that. So it's actually using the sound cue. So if I go back into the weapon itself, into the holdables, and their shotgun, okay, it's using the wave files, it's not using the sound cues. That would be why. So if I look here, it says using that particular wave file. So let's actually change that to use the sound cue instead. And is there an empty fire sound cue? Yeah, just a generic empty fire. So changing it to a sound cue might actually help. So if I go in here and play, grab the shotgun, grab some ammo, grab my ammo, just drop it onto the weapon. That's a cheat way to reload. Of course, it's not going to do any good. Since I'm playing with myself here, there's nobody else to hear it. So I'll just have to take my word for it that I got it working correctly. Since I put the shotgun in here, and shotgun ammo, I guess I could go ahead and just make another table and put the other guns on. I'll just do Control C, Control V. And I'll just build another row of tables here. Then I'll take the items and world items. Yeah, see, their M4 here does not have a stock on it. So that'll be fine for now. So I'll just do Control C, Control V, rotate this one around. I just exceedingly tired. This right here should rotate it left and right, not up and down. Okay, that one works as it should. Okay. I'll just let it slide. So there's that, and then there is that. Grab those two, Control C, Control V. So now I have 4 of each. And let's go ahead and, I guess, since there's no magazine, there's no stock, so I guess I'm going to have to add the stocks in. And I'll add in 4 more of the scopes as well. But where the hell? Right there, stock. And Control C, Control V. That is so stupid. It's not rotating the correct direction. I thought it was just me being tired, but no, it's just wrong. So I'll put 4 stocks down. That and that. Control C, Control V. So now when you grab the M4, you're going to have to pick up a stock, attach the stock to it, and let's grab some magazines. Control C, Control V. Yeah, I'm not even going to comment on the fact that these look like 20-round mags instead of 30-round mags. But, oh well, okay. I'm not going to get on my usual tangent about gun stuff this time. So we need some ammo. So what I can do here is grab the 5.56 round, and I'm going to set one of these in here. And then I can come over here to my details panel and scroll up to the appropriate one. You got item settings and count. I'm going to set that to 99. So now each one of these that's on the table is 99. So now, Control C, Control V. I'm going to put a pretty fair amount of ammo in here. So let's move that, and let's do Control C, Control V. We got 5 stacks of 99. Alright, so this will be good for the ammo. And I'm actually going to do this. Click here and here. Control C, Control V, and that ought to be plenty of ammo. So now, go in here, hit play, walk over, we got the M4 table, and look, now they have stocks on them. You're killing me. But whenever I go to pick it up, we look at it, go into our inventory, and it's complete. Okay. So I don't need the stock and magazine. Alright, shit. So, let's try to make them line up a little bit better. Actually, just going to do that. Delete those two. Line up these two. Because they're too big for the table now, that the stocks actually show up on them. So that should be good. So, what else should we be looking at for this? It's a quick fix. Guess I can put scopes and silencers in here. Control C, Control V. I think everything else was pretty good on the testing. Sound attenuation was the big thing, and the water over there was a big thing. And I'm going to grab some silencers. Oh, copy and paste. You are my friend. Alright, so that's good to go. And let's go ahead and hit play. Run over here. And yes, lighting needs to be rebuilt because we added one item in. Pick up M4. Let's pick up a scope, silencer, and pick up a little bit of ammo. Hit tab. Now, if we just hit one, we can see the weapon holding from the hip. We're going to hit reload. Single shot mode, hit the B key, full auto, hit the B key again, it's in 3-shot burst mode. So, yep, that's fine. So now, let's actually go and put the scope on. So now when we go to right click, you can see we've got a red dot scope on here now. Go back into single shot mode. Now let's actually put the silencer on. You can mouse over the gun now and see that it has a red dot, a magazine, a stock, and a silencer. Although we cannot see, we can see it when we jump around and move around. There's no sound difference when you go to the silencer. So, but at least now we've got the M4 in the map. And I'm going to go ahead and Control C, Control V, add another table in. And let's go ahead and put the pistol in. This burns my testicles to put this in here because it says 1911 and it's not a damn 1911. Anybody with a small amount of intelligence can tell that's not a 1911. Why the hell are you doing this to me? Why must you do this? Seriously. This is to move you this way. Absolutely ass backwards. I'm just not even going to keep bothering to let this bother me. So now we got 4 pistolas. And I'm going to do the same thing with the silencers. Control C, Control V. Again, copy and paste. Gots to love it. And we need 9mm ammo. If we put boxes of ammo, I'm going to put a box of 12 gauge, box of 5.56, and a box of 9mm. So you can see how to deal with those if you've got this asset pack. If you don't, then, well, you won't know. But let's go ahead and drop down some 9mm. And count, I'm going to set to 99. Right over here in item settings. So now that's actually going to be 99 rounds. Control C, Control V. So I can put a buttload of ammo out here and just copy and paste a bunch of times. You know, this will be good enough. Now, the one thing is you can actually put the silencer on the pistol, but you cannot put the scope on it. I'm probably going to change that because if anybody tells you can't put a scope on a pistol, they need to be punched right in their frickin' mouth. My competition pistol, currently I have the scope off. But, yeah, it's because I'm stripping it down. I'm getting ready to refinish it. It's a little bit on the ugly side right now. Oh, it's, I don't like the mechanism for the scope on it. This, lovely shade of blue. It is not loaded. Just in case you're wondering. But try to get it in frame here. It is Springfield XDM 5 1/4, compensated 9mm. The scope mount is right there. I'm trying to get it in frame on the camera here. That mounts directly to the slide. So if anybody ever says that you can't put a scope on a pistol, they are wrong. I had it with a .44 Magnum revolver and .357 Magnum revolvers for many years with scopes mounted to them. So, yeah. I don't keep that one loaded because it's currently under construction. I do have a pistol that I keep on my desk that is loaded. That it is a 1911. I'm not going to handle it much, although I am very competent with handling firearms. So yeah, anybody thinks that I'm bullshitting about my guns, I'm not. That one is loaded with, I have a Springfield around here, another Springfield pistol around here somewhere. My concealed carry gun, the little one, it's also a .45. It is not chambered, but because I was cleaning it. The ammo that I use in my .45s is designed to absolutely just explode on impact and do a shit ton of damage. When you care enough to send the very best, right? So what else did we need to add in here? We've got all the guns are in here now, and silencers and ammo and all that stuff. I've got, let's go down the benches here. I've got iron ingots or bars in here, shotgun with lots of shotgun ammo and scopes, large backpacks. I've got the hammers, the pickaxe, axe, blueprints, flashlights, bottles of water, apples, lots and lots and lots and lots of logs, lots and lots of bags of stone. Each one of these bags of stone holds 99. You could also harvest all of these trees that are around the edge. And I've got 3 rocks over here that can be harvested. You know, I could throw some other stuff down. I should probably look for first aid. But, I'm going to look for item spawners. And let's actually go ahead and put some more tables out. Control C, Control V. I don't know why I say that out loud. I have no clue. It doesn't make it any cooler whenever I say Control C, Control V. So I really don't have a clue why I keep saying it. Clothing spawner. I'm going to drop one of those right there. Player spawn point. Well, let's do a medical spawner. Actually, let's Control C, Control V. See what happens when we put 3 of those side by side. And I'm going to move that over. Grab my medical spawners and throw them on the edge. And I'm just going to put a couple of these clothing spawners on. Hey, I did a copy and paste without saying those words. You guys should be proud of me. I almost did it again. So grab that one, throw it on here, and we're just going to try some of the other spawners here. It's a crafting spawner. Now, there are random things that will spawn in these, so I don't know exactly what's going to come up. Consumable. So we'll put 3 of those on there. And we'll just throw some crafting spawners in. Now, we already got one. We got 3 of them laid out there. All spawner. I thought I told you to delete. So it could be anything that spawns in these 2. Attachment spawner. We'll try that. Control C, Control V. I can't help myself. I really can't help myself. Yeah, that's good enough. And then we'll just look at the world items one more time. I'll go ahead and I'll throw a couple beds on here. So we'll take a look, see what we got here. And play. So now we got all our weapons, pistols, M4. There's absolutely nothing on this table whatsoever. We got a cardboard helmet from that, and let's pick up that, and let's pick up that. Okay, let's pick up that. Okay, and now that just spawned. We'll pick up that. Let's go throw them on the ground. So it's totally random. You know, you don't know when or what's going to spawn there. See, an apple just spawned in. And a water bottle. So that's cool. Those are actually working. I'll grab that and throw it back on the ground. But let's go ahead and grab the pistol, silencer, ammo, and I'll show you about the ammo boxes here. And the ammo boxes, whenever you get them, they don't. See, we have 99 rounds of 9mm. So if I grab my pistol, manually reload, I have 99. But if I go over here and I open up that box of 9mm, I right click on it and select open, it gives me another 30 rounds. Even though it's supposed to be 50 in a box, but whatever. So each box of shells that you get from a table will actually contain 30 bullets until I change it to actually be 50. Or 25 for shotgun, or 20 for rifle, so that it's actually what real world will do. So I'm going to grab my silencer, throw it on there. So now we can see we have a silencer on the end. Does absolutely nothing for the sound, but oh well. So that's that. We got all the guns are here. We've got plenty of ammo, plenty of crafting materials. We got random spawns here for clothing spawns. Hell, I just picked the damn thing up and it vanished. Or did it put it on my head also? What else are we forgetting to add in here? Is there anything else we need to add? I guess I could just set up a table with all of the armor pieces on it, just for shits and grins. Actually, no, let's grab a big table. We'll try to get them somewhat close. I don't think anybody's going to yell at me for them being off by a millimeter or two. So, just for the hell of it, we're going to go ahead and put in the helmets and all the different pieces of armor. Put 4 of each, because I want to have 4 of each of everything in here. So if you and 3 of your friends, if you have that many friends, could actually come in together, and I'll get at least 1 of each. Close enough. Let's actually turn it around. Are you going to work this time? Oh wow, you rotate the correct direction? That's odd. Alright, so that and that, that's good. Control C, Control V. You know what? I seriously cannot help myself for doing that. Got the chest, got the helmet, gotta have the pants now. And of course I don't want to lay down neatly. So let's try that. What I will do is I will go ahead and take a few minutes before I lay down, and actually go ahead and repackage this and re-upload this if you guys want this fresh version with all the extra stuff in here. So we just have shoes left to go, which is right there. That's the shoes. Holy crap. Or, you know, you can just get what version is there now, which is good enough. It gets the point across. But, you know, it's up to you guys. I should have been in bed a long time ago. It's 4:30 in the morning my time. But I wanted to do a stream that was more towards a good time frame for the guys in the EU. So it should be... Yes, I got to cheat. What? 10:30 in Germany and England. Could go ahead and throw some scrap on here too. Scrap is how you actually make your armor. But was there a scrap spawner? That I didn't check for. Item spawners. I don't see one right off the bat. So, but that's not going to be enough to actually do anything. You'll need more scrap. I think it's 5 small and 1 large for a backpack or something of that nature. But let's take a look. So you can see all this lovely armor, how it looks when you put it on. We're talking about some serious freaking quality armor. I mean, seriously, this stuff will stop at least a grade 3 spitball. Alright, so leave it up to you guys. I can, let's go ahead and do a lighting build quickly. If you want me to see what else I need to polish really quickly and then package this and re-upload it, or I can wait until I do a little bit more to it. I want to keep doing pretty regular updates on it, so there's actually progress being done. The stuff that I want to start doing is start replacing the weapons. So after I get some rest, what I'll do is I will actually come in and, yes, we know there's some issues with the map. So we got the water fixed. I made some changes to the attenuation. I don't know if it's going to be perfect or not. It's going to require some more testing, but like I said, I can go ahead and upload this version versus the other version that's currently up there. So I will go ahead and really quickly, I can actually do this and load up the other version since it's already packaged and ready to rock and roll. So this is the current version that's available on the Discord channel right now. Multiplayer, host, make a game, and boom, goes right in. So the current version, what you've got is iron bars, red dot scopes, shotgun shells, shotguns, large backpacks, your hammers, pickaxe, axe, blueprint, flashlight, water, apples, lots of logs, lots of stone, and a nice little open field to work with. And your crafting area over here, as you can see, I forgot to turn off the collision on the water. So in this version, you can walk on top of the water, but you can still use it. It will still allow you to drink from the water. You have a crafting table, a fire, a furnace, and a chest which randomly spawns an item. In this case, it's a cardboard helmet. So your choice, this version. And really quickly, if you get this and you want to build, you have to have the blueprints and start off with wood. You hit your key to bring out your blueprints. Hold down the F key, select your foundation. You can select door frame, window frame, solid walls. You got wooden floor for your ceilings. You got pillars. You got two different types of stairs. I'm not actually planning on doing anything with these, but also if you come over and you get a hammer and you've got some stone. Oh shit, let me get a backpack. Backpack does allow you to carry more, so I'm going to grab some stone, come over here, equip your hammer, and it's like aim at the foundation, hold down the Q key, and upgrade. And you can upgrade your walls, your foundations, your ceilings, your stairs to stone. So it's nice that you have the ability to upgrade your stuff. See what it looks like from the top up there. Cool, but you also have the ability to, with your hammer equipped, hold down the Q, you can repair or demolish. And you can use your shotgun and weapons to destroy walls, just in case you're wondering. I will keep adjusting the damage levels and stuff too. Main menu and exit game. So you do have that functionality, versus this is the current version. I would have to package it and then upload it and then share the link in Discord. So you guys that are watching, you guys need to let me know in chat real quick, because otherwise I'm getting ready to bail. I'm probably gonna go ahead and package it anyway, but so we got stones, we can actually walk in the water, we got M4, we got the 9mm, we got the shotgun, we got the backpack, all the tools and stuff, all kinds of different armor pieces, scraps and whatnot. random spawners up here. Like I can pick up a can of beans, and I can eat those. This is all multiplayer, so and it's all replicated, so you can download it if you're in UK or EU region. You guys can host and join your own games, play with your friends, play with whoever. You know, if somebody else is playing on the same version that's currently on there, and you see that they're hosting a game, hell, you can jump in and join their game. Later on, we'll add a password feature, so if you want to have a private game, you can put passwords on it. Yes, save selected. So, this one I'm going to play in standalone game, so you kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. It's going to look the same menu-wise. So when the menu pops up, you've got this, and then single player, multiplayer. It's all going to look exactly the same on this end. You're just going to have the new map, and that's different. The only difference, or the upgraded version of the map. So to package it, I'm going to go ahead and start it packaging, and you guys can let me know in Discord if you wanted me to go ahead and get this uploaded before I go to bed. But meds will be kicking in really soon, so the other meds that I took for helping me go to sleep, because as of yesterday, I only got 3 hours of sleep, get up for about 2 hours, sleep for 3 hours, go to sleep, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So my sleep schedule is really just garbage, so I had to take some sleep meds. And then I took cold meds on top of that. Smart, huh? So, File, Package Project, Windows 64-bit. We're packaging in a development build. And what I'm going to end up having to do here is I'm going to have to delete my version of this. So I am deleting the current version off of my hard drive. It are gone. See, I just deleted it. So now we do File, Package, Windows 64, and there we go. Survival Demo. It's empty now. Select and let it run. You're going to see some little warnings and stuff like that when you're doing some of these packaging, but don't worry about it. Unless it's red, don't worry about it. There will actually be some red that'll pop up in here for 1 or 2 lines, but it's because I'm only packaging this for Windows. I'm not packaging it for any other operating system or platform, because the current plugins that I'm using require it to, well, they only work on Windows. They don't work on any other operating system. So this is going to take about 10 minutes, so I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch this. It's definitely like watching paint dry. So when I get done with this, I'll go ahead and upload it. If anybody's currently downloading the current version, you might want to wait. You don't have to, but you might want to wait. But once this is done packaging, I will go ahead and start the upload. Unfortunately, the upload is going to take about 40 minutes with my garbage internet service. Yeah, we can't get fiber out here. It's old neighborhood. So, yeah, stuck with what I got. But I will make sure that I update the version that is currently listed in the Beefalo Bart Gaming Discord channel in the BBG demo section. You'll see like this right here, try before you buy survival game kit with my simple multiplayer Steam template. And all you do is just click on that and you'll be able to download from there. I've also got in here the Polygon Nature try before you buy, Polygon Town, the Polygon Sci-Fi City. This was one that was from John Galt. I think he's no longer selling that one, but it was badass. It's still there if you want to download it and check it out. But one that I was screwing around with for car stuff. But there's a kind of a try before you buy version of the Wild West from Synty Studios, another sci-fi version, the World War II pack, and this one I forgot what it was. But you guys are welcome to check out any of those demos. You just have to be a member of my Discord channel to be able to see them. Alright, yes. There's a lot of yellow in here. You can ignore it. That's issues with their asset pack, not mine. But it's not detrimental. It still works. Everything's just fine. Settle down. It'll be okay. See? Lovely. Alright, guys. Check Discord, and you'll see that I'll delete the entry that's in there now, and then I'll delete the version that's currently on my Google Drive, and then I'll re-upload this version right here. So it may not be on right now because, like I said, it's going to take 40 minutes. I don't know if I can stay awake for another 40 minutes, but I will try. But I want to thank you guys for dropping in, and make sure you check it out. You know, if nothing else, it's a free, cheesy little game you can jump in there and play and kind of screw around with. See if you want to get like my Sybil multiplayer template, or if you want to get their survival game kit, because it's kind of right now a mashup of both of them. I will be adding in the Synty Studios assets really soon. Start off with the weapons, get them in. The characters is going to take a few hours, so I'm not going to do that on the live stream because there's a lot of work involved in it. It's not just a quick fix. Yay, success. Alright, so it is done. So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you what I do. Once I package it, you'll see that it's in a folder called Windows No Editor. I don't like that. And inside there is all the rest of the goodies. So what I do is I highlight all of it, grab it, drag it, drop it into the root folder for survival demo, and then I go over here and I delete Windows No Editor. And now just double click on it, run it, there you go. Multiplayer host. Bam, you see how quick it goes in this time versus inside the editor it takes forever to go in. So this is it. That was the setup we just did on the stream. Lovely. Hit escape, go back to the main menu and exit game. We're good to go. I am going to go ahead and delete the old version. I'm going to finish off this stream, and from there I will start the upload. And like I said, I will try to stay awake long enough for this to upload, but no guarantees. So deleting the old RAR file. And yes, there's a reason why I'm not showing everything there, because there might be some like Pornhub files that I don't want you to see. Kidding, partially. So you're just going to right click on it and select Add to Survival Demo RAR. Win RAR for the win. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and as soon as it's done uploading, I will go ahead and get the link updated and the BBG demos. And thanks again, and we'll see you soon.